Phoenix will get the first possession. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Ayton in at the 5.
Boy, when you think about Jaylen Brown, you have to be impressed by the progress he has made offensively. He's become one of those guys that you know wants to take it to the next level.
Pass to Williams. Shoots over Ayton, and Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Smart.
Well, I absolutely love that pass from Marcus Smart, almost like a sixth sense relative to where his teammate was.
And that one's good. Paul. And how about Jaylen Brown doors? Becoming an offensive monster.
This guy has become a consistent three-point shooting threat. He can knock down shots from the field. He can go off the bounce. He'll contribute on the backboards. And we know they challenged him to become a better playmaker, and he has. He has become the full package.
So it's Boston now, coming off a Suns make. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Great scorers need easy opportunities to pile up those points. Tatum above the rim and the nice finish.
Paul against Smart. Back to Paul. Pass to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Smart. Kick out to Brown. 4-3. To the right side. Outside Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Pass to Booker. On the wing, Durant. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. It's Booker on the wing, and it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
5 to shoot. Horford with a steal. Outside, Williams. Horford passes to Smart. Got it.
Well, you know Marcus Smart understands how to use his body inside, and I just love how he goes right up with the shot.
Outside Booker. Ayton, a screen on Brown. Booker, the pass to Ayton. They get it again. Here's Okogie. Here's Booker, defended by Brown. Horford against Durant. 4 on the clock. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Tatum. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Count the basket. Tatum's got 6.
Jason Tatum committed to adding strength and adding weight, and now the ability to finish through contact so evident.
The kick out to Paul. Back to Durant. Outside Booker. Okogie on the wing. 6 to shoot. Paul passes to Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Here's Tatum. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends. You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now here's Paul. For 3, Booker. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul. And so it's Boston with it. They lead by 7. Pass to Brown. Takes the 3. Kept alive by Boston. Smart outside. Just 5 on the clock. Let's go with a 3. And Brown, the bucket on the assist from Smart. Smart has got his 3rd assist of the night.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now here's Paul. For 3, Durant. And they recover it. Pass to Okogie. Now here's Paul. Here he goes. Soft touch off the glass. Paul's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back after this word. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
On the court right now for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. And the jam by Brown.
How fantastic is Jaylen Brown getting the position he wants deep inside, easily slams it home.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Out to Horford. Shoots over Durant. Horford can't hit.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Durant finds Booker. The 3. Tatum pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Brogdon. And here's Brown. Here's Williams. Left block shot on the way. No good off the glass. And it's Phoenix's ball. No points yet here in the 2nd quarter for him. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." B.A.?
All right, thanks, Allie. Smart's checked in for Brogdon. And Tatum, here we go. Here's Williams. And here's Brown for 3. That one is off. And Phoenix the other way now. To the inside. Ayton. No, stopping him there. Jams it in. And he's fouled. An opportunity at a 3-point play. Robert Williams picks up one. And that one misses.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Pass to Okogie. There's the 3. Fires in the triple. Okogie's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Shooting with range is almost something you must. In the modern NBA, Josh Okogie with the deep delivery.
Smart passes to Horford.
When you think about Al Horford at his best, he is one of the league's most versatile big men. This guy is a very strong passer. He can defend across positions, including switching out on the perimeter, and he can knock down open threes.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
When you think about Al Horford, you think about a guy who entered the league with a maturity beyond his years, and now consider guys who've been talking about high-level play for over a decade in the NBA. What a career.
And it may have taken 10 years, but Horford's defense finally got recognized in 2018.
Yeah, he made the NBA's all-defensive team that season, BA, and he may not be a shot-blocking force like some of the great defensive players in this league, but there isn't a weakness to his game on the defensive end.
Durant's shot is off.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
On the wing, Tatum. He's got 13.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven that over stretches of a game, he can take over with his scoring ability.
Booker, the pass to Durant. Boston with a rebound. They've led by as many as 14. Pass to Brown. Back to Tatum. The three is up. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one. 36 seconds left to play in the first half. Durant for 3. Hauled in by Brown.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
"15 seconds left in the first half. Outside Tatum. It's Smart on the wing. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Chris Paul.
Well, you call that a perfect pump fake, right? Smart selling the shot, accepting the hit in the process.
And he can't hit the second. And stolen by Brown. And so that brings the first half to a close. All right, good stuff, Allie. And
the Celtics 33, the Suns 18.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Horford and Williams together in the front court. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Derek White. And it's Hauser in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Shot clock at 3. Horford passes to Brogdon. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Griffin, he's checked in for Boston. Gallinari comes in for Horford.
Griffin, Danilo Gallinari.
Payne against Brogdon. Outside Ross. Down low. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, T.J. Warren finishes with authority. We'll give you a salute, sir. Boy, when you think about the Boston Celtics and their fans, I think one thing that makes them unique, it isn't just the state of Massachusetts, right? It's the entire region of New England.
Gallinari for 3. Unable to get that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way. It's Ross on the wing. Outside Payne. There's a screen by Biyombo. Pass to Baisley from behind the arc. Griffin pulls down the board. Yeah, Doris, if you're anywhere in the northeast portion of the U.S., you're going to see a lot of Boston jerseys.
Well, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Rhode Island, they all adopt the Celtics as their hometown team. But here's what's even more impressive, BA. Go to any NBA city, any of the other 29 cities, and you are going to see Celtic green jerseys. That is a fan base that travels well.
Back to Griffin. And And he lays it up and in. Griffin's got his first bucket in this one.
You just get a sense how comfortable Blake Griffin is when he is near the cup. Makes it look effortless.
Warren for three. On target from range.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Gallinari with a screen on Payne. The kick out to White. Three-pointer. The Suns clear it. And here's Biyombo. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it.
And T.J. Warren may be underappreciated as a player in this league. This guy has got length, nice anticipation to create an opportunity in transition.
White with it, picked up by Ross. The three is up. Griffin's shot is off. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And Blake Griffin is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played.
Boy, there aren't many who can finish better at the rim on the move than Terrence Ross. How about the finish?
Brogdon, the pass to Gallinari.
And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot. It was a nice signing by Boston.
Gallinari hits them both. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Deflects the pass. Pass to Hauser. Outside Brogdon. Driving in. And Biyombo with the block.
Well, Biyombo's calling card, right? A terrific shot blocker. Boy, put it in his vicinity. He's sending it back.
Gallinari inside. Paisley on him. And Biyombo with the block. And Griffin slams it in. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Warren. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
When T.J. Warren is being aggressive, good things tend to happen. Puts the defense in a tough spot there.
And so Warren nails them both. 1:19 left in the third quarter. Pass to White. Outside Gallinari. The shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Well, I love T.J. Warren. The reason, guys, is he's proven to be a dependable scorer who's got good versatility, and he can play either forward position. So important in today's NBA.
The kick out to Griffin. Outside Gallinari. Outside White. Shot clock at 6. Can't get it to drop. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Warren. Pass to Paisley. Tries again. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
As Paisley continues to develop his game, earning opportunities at the free throw line, critical.
Hits both from the stripe. Boston's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Hauser, that's good. And the Celtics lead by 10.
It feels like Malcolm Brogdon, with every repetition, turns that passing from excellent to elite.
Here's Griffin. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Well, Blake Griffin understands how to score through tough contests. Excellent finish inside.
Please give a big round of applause.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton, and it's Okogie in at small forward.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big time play.
Horford passes to Smart. Horford, a screen on Paul. There's Tatum with the 3, and that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
My goodness, Jason Tatum from another zip code.
Outside Durant. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Williams. Boston shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Booker against Brown. The 3 ball. Booker can't get it to go.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And Brown with the stuff.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
Phoenix no good that time either.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Personal foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Pass to Durant. A shot to stop the run. That shot missing. And Boston going the other way now. Brown with it. Now guarded by Booker. Kicks it out to Smart. Left side Tatum. Shot is off. Shooting 9 for 11 so far. Here's Brown. The kick to Tatum. Goes up again. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. For Phoenix, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Paul for 3. For 3, Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Smart finds Williams. Yes, it's good. And the Celtics lead by 19.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Outside Durant. Driving to the basket. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot. And will go to the line. And Kevin Durant post-Achilles surgery. No apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the 4th. Ayton, a screen on Brown. And stolen by Brown. Durant against Williams. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. He takes it in. Capitalizes off the crossover. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, Kevin Durant has an ability to put the ball on the deck and finish off the drive. Prime example there.
Screen by Horford. A good look from Brown. Oh, trains the 19-footer.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Celtics.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jason Tatum.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Tatum passes to Smart. Tatum, shot is good. Tatum's got 25 points.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck.
Yeah, I think that one closes the door on any chance of a comeback. Impressive performance.
To me, they just looked a step quicker out there. They certainly looked to want it more than their opponent.
And both free throws good for Durant.
So 2021 saw the addition of yet another honor to the resume of the great Kevin Durant. A selection to the NBA's 75th anniversary team. I don't think he needed cementing of his legacy, but it's just one more feather in his cap.
Horford. The kick to Tatum. Second chance effort. Not going to go that time. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
Walking foul called on Marcus Smart. Second personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
Well, Devin Booker's ability to put an offense on his back is huge for any organization. His willingness to absorb and embrace responsibility is so crucial.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Tatum passes to Smart. To the paint. Stolen by Ayton. And they're pushing it up. Booker for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. It's Smart on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Tatum. No good. A bit long that time. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat.
interesting game. Both teams boast a lot of depth and could try out some very creative lineups tonight.
Yeah, and it's whatever it takes to break the other team. It's about playing chess out there, and so there's going to be a lot of different moves. I can't wait to see what the coaches pull out.
The adjustments, a fascinating part of the NBA. Look at the 76ers starting group. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Harris in its small forward. Williams. And Embiid pulls it down. Maxey against Brown. Embiid kicks to Harris. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots. And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Tatum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now, here's Tatum. Back to Williams. Brown wide open. He fires. Connects from three-point range.
Gotta love the confidence. Brown wasting no time firing away.
Embiid with the screen on Smart. Harden with the stuff.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Tatum. James Harden picking up that last basket. 5 to shoot. Here's Brown into the lane and finished off by Brown.
Say it with your chest, young fella. Jaylen Brown with the strong finish.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Harden against Smart. Now here's Brown. He's covered closely. Tatum deciding where to go with it.
When you have an MVP caliber player like Joel Embiid, you have to be in win mode now. And the Sixers are doing everything they can to get their big fella to the final.
The Celtics shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
What strikes me about Jason Tatum is really his versatility. He's got any move for any situation that you throw at him. His moves have moves. His counters have counters. That is a man that can finish plays or make them.
Is it hard, Richard, to balance the present and the future if you're a team like the 76ers?
No, you should have 100% focus on here and now. Why? Because players like Embiid only come around every 20, 30 years in your franchise. So you should just hedge all of your bets and try and get it done while you have the window.
And it feels like that is truly the direction. There's no deviating from it at all.
No, that's the direction. You look at the champions, the Golden State Warriors, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Lakers, they have all done the same thing. They went into win now mode.
Now Brown. James Harden missing on the three. And the shot goes in.
I love seeing Brown get it done inside. He's more than just a jump shooter.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
And so Harden will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers, trailing by 4. Here's Embiid. And again, unable to change momentum here. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Smart passes to Horford, and a dunk by Horford.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Harden kicks to Embiid. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Harris passes to Embiid. Over Williams. Harris looking it over. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Pass to Williams. Back to Horford. Tatum on the wing. Floats one. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Maxey, and it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots. Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and the 3 off target. Boston leading by 8. Taken away. Maxey kicks to Harden. Stolen by Smart. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Stolen by Tucker. Pass to Embiid to end the run. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for Boston. He got and hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, on the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Maxey out there with Harden, and it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Boston leading by 11. Williams with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. The shot by Brogdon wide open. And again, Boston with the triple.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. One thing you hear about officiating is you're able to get away with much more in the paint, Richard, than you are on the perimeter. So what's the solution? Call it closer in the paint and looser on the outside? Where should we go?
I think you just need to let them play everywhere, to tell you the truth. Because I like it when games become a little bit more physical. Because you get to see who's in the best condition. You get to see who are the stronger players. And then up top, you got to be smart. Because the smart will take from the strong. Don't you forget, Harden's won an assist title now. This man can pass that rock.
Brogdon finds Williams. Back to Brogdon. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Brogdon's got the lead up to 14 now for the Celtics. Embiid, the pass to Tucker. Back to Embiid. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
We see this so often. Embiid makes a strong move, drawing contact, and completes the play.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw tonight.
And I feel like one of the more underrated aspects of Embiid's game is his passing.
He understands that teams are going to bring 2, sometimes 3. You have to make quick decisions with the ball when that happens. Embiid, he embraces that challenge.
Now, here's Maxey after Jaylen Brown's miss. The 3 from Harden. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Brogdon kicks to Tatum. Outside for Griffin. Brown the pass to Griffin. No good on the shot. And Philadelphia the other way now. Knocks it loose. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. It's stolen by Harris. There's the 3. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Harden.
Big 3-point shot from James Harden. Look, this man locks in, and that is his shot.
Brown kicks to Griffin. Back to Brown. Griffin sets the screen for Brown, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
One of the premier scoring wings in the NBA, Jaylen Brown is at it again.
And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That is his first foul of the game. George Niang, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Embiid with the screen on White. They get it again to the right side. Here's Niang. Hits the three-point bomb. Niang's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Out to Gallinari. A steal. The pass to Harden. Jacks up a 3. No good that time. And it's Boston the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Down low. And Griffin slams it in.
And the strength from the big man. Griffin just refusing to quit and muscling it in. Wow.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots a season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
Here's Niang. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Oh, what a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
Crafty move. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Derek White was only 6 feet in high school. No D1 schools even offered a scholarship.
Derek ended up at a D2 school, but White had a major growth spurt up to 6'4". Transfers to a D1 school. The Spurs take him late in the first. What a crazy path to the league.
Now, here's Maxey. Wide open look. Good.
Tyrese Maxey.
Now, here's Brogdon. 36 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Gallinari, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 10.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
Snatched up. Kicks it out to Harden. Embiid sets the pick for Harden. No good off the back of the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Harris against Gallinari. It's not going to go for him.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And so it's the Boston. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action.
36. The 76ers, 26.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Harrell on the follow.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane. And he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
Brown, and the dunk by Brown.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Drives to the hoop. Here's Harrell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Robert Williams.
And it's tough for defenders to match Harrell's energy. He just never stops working.
Celtics leading by 10. Tatum dishes to Williams. Here's Horford. Rebound by Harrell. The 76ers shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. McDaniels kicks to Niang. Screen by McDaniel. Niang passes to McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Smart. And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Boston now. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. In the corner, it's Melton. And he uses the glass on the layup. Melton's got his first bucket of the night.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Here's Tatum, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. From deep. And Boston with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make six figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad. That reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Now Embiid after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Harden inside the three-point line. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits.
Look, some of James Harden's career numbers are crazy, but he's also got a lot of firsts to go along with those overall totals, like the first 60-point triple-double. And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Here's Harris following the bucket by the Celtics, and it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The 76ers making a switch here. Dedmon's checked in. And stolen by Horford. Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
Carving out the defenders like a surgeon. Brown is gifted in getting all the way to the rim.
Harden kicks to Dedmon. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Dedmon a screen. Harden has a wide open look. Hands it from downtown. Harden's got 13. And Harden was the first player to average 35 points and 7 assists in a season.
Yeah, and that was in the 2018-19 season. The same year, he was also the first player to score at least 30 points against every other team. No one had done that since the NBA expanded in 2004.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They lead by 11. Count it. Good.
The quicks of Tatum on display. Jason has a devastating first step, man. He could just blow by you so easy.
Here's Harden. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Stolen by Smart. Driving inside. And slam dunk by Smart.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Brown with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Horford the pass to Smart. Here's Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got assist number 5 here tonight.
What hard work from Tatum inside. Doing what it takes to find his shot.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the 76ers. Here's Maxey. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. 9 points in the game so far.
The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside Tatum. Up top Brown. Williams trying to break free, and it's Brown missing.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
And improving as a shot maker every year. Harrell has to be accounted for defensively.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Boston on top. They lead by 13. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jaylen Brown.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. And his teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good position. And boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
All right, thank you, David. Taking a look at the 76ers. We've got Joel Embiid. Harris is out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then it's Harden, and it's Maxey in at the 2. Out to Harris. From deep, Harden. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Smart. Banked in off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 17.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
The 76ers again can't hit it.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Here's Tatum. The kick out to Williams. There's Brown with the 3. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Brown's got 23.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Smart finds Tatum. Shoots the 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Here's Horford, and stolen by Harris. Fast break, here we go. Here's Maxey. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Embiid with the steal. Here's Harris. Williams with the block. Smart against Harden. Right side Tatum. And it's good for 2. Tatum's got 13 points here in the second half alone. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Celtics? Kicks it out to Harden. Harris passes to Harrell. Harden outside. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Williams with the block. And here comes Horford leading the fast break. And finished off by Horford.
And what's new? I mean, Horford in perfect position to finish that play. Understands exactly where he needs to be.
Maxey kicks to Embiid. For 3, Harris. Offensive rebound. Back to Embiid. Harrell the pass to Harris. Going inside. And slam dunk by Harris.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Celtics.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jaylen Brown.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And it's Brown missing. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Embiid.
And an impressive passer at the 5 spot. Embiid always has a great feel for when his guys are open.
Here's Brown, and the dunk by Brown.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Tatum for 3. Williams passes to Tatum over Harrell, and the basket by Tatum.
And it's clear that Tatum loves the mid-range, excels at recognizing when to shoot from there.
Right side Maxey. Harden looking it over. Fires the 3. Rebound by Williams. Here's Smart. Lays it up off the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan.
This should be an active game. Two squads that really move the ball well and share the load offensively, Brent.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. It's going to be a lot of fun.
A look at the 76ers starting group. Joel Embiid is out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then it's James Harden. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Maxey in at the 2 guard. Outside Durant. That shot off the mark. Now Philadelphia with it. Harrell with it. Durant covering. And stolen by Paul. Three-pointer. Durant, no good.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Out to the right wing. Harrell finds Embiid. Outside Harden. For 3. The Suns clear it.
Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. It was their most wins in the season in franchise history, and it just didn't play out that way.
Harris passes to Embiid. That one doesn't drop, and Phoenix will come the other way. Back to Okogie, puts up a 3. Ooh, rejected by Harris.
Every so often, Tobias Harris showing you something defensively, and great timing to throw that one away.
And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and the point guard and CP3. These guys have talent. They've been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. And make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it.
To the inside, stolen by Ayton. Maxey against Durant. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
It's been years and years of coaches trying to figure out how you stop Kevin Durant. Just so long, so agile, and too good.
They get it back.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Ayton. Back to Okogie. The kick out to Paul. Here's Okogie. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here are the Suns now. And it's Paul off the drive. Shot clock at 5.
And there's never been any question about the value of Embiid's defense. And as one of his teammates, it's a great feeling to have that kind of defender beside you.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
Outside Paul. Here's Durant. Rebound by the 76ers. Harden with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Maxey passes to Embiid, puts one up from 19. And here's Harris. Stolen.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
On the wing, Durant. Pounded by Harris. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down.
And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Grant.
Oh, BA, talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
Pass to Harrell. Now Embiid. Back to Harrell. And he can't jam it through. Okogie on the wing. Fires the 3. Nails it from 3.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Maxey against Booker. Maxey passes to Embiid. Ayton with the defensive effort.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Here's Durant. Back to Aiden. Pass to Paul. Here's Durant. Harrell defending. Booker for three. Another three for Phoenix.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
29 seconds left in the first quarter. Can they get it? Durant pulls it in. Phoenix has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Ayton's got 6.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Embiid. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Phoenix earning this break in the action, up 10. And their defense.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
They've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. We've got James Harden. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's Embiid in at the 5.
It's all about getting ideal positioning. Once Embiid gets it, the D is toast.
Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
And the first one at the line is good.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year, he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Durant's shot is off.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Harrell with it. Now guarded by Booker. Pass to Harden. Oh, Durant with a steal. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
For 3, Maxey. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare. I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And he knocks down the first one.
There's been a lot of stops in CP3's career, but there's been no doubt that when he's on the team, he is the vocal and emotional leader of their production.
Embiid, a screen on Booker. For 3, Maxey. Out to Harris. From deep. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Maxey. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Maxey's got 5 points now in the quarter. The Suns have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Maxey against Booker. Out to the wing. Outside Paul. The kick to Durant. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a t-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn. But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million, guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. Here's Durant, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. James Harden picks one up.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful. And the improvement of Tyrese Maxey's three-point shot from his first season to second year, just unprecedented. He improved by over 12% with a huge increase in attempts as well.
Both free throws good from Maxey. And for a player with the speed and quickness of Maxey, Grant, leveling up that three-point shot changes everything for him.
Oh, so true, B.A. It becomes pick your poison with him. And it put him in a conversation last year for most improved player.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Paul. Can't hit that one. And Philadelphia the other way now. Left side, Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Inside, Harden finds Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
It's rare that one of the game's best scorers is also one of the best playmakers. Harden does it all at the offensive end.
It's Booker on the wing. Maxey covering. Ayton with a screen. Booker for three. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Harrell. Now Maxey. Harrell, the screen on Booker. Maxey passes to Harrell. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Harrell smashing through the defense to get inside.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Durant, no good. Philadelphia's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Harden, the pass to Harris. Outside for Harden. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
A master of attracting contact. Harden just takes pride in fooling defenders and getting those calls.
At the line for 2.
Harden hits them both. Here's Booker with 1 on the clock. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here.
The 76ers, 21.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
This is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Phoenix calls timeout. The Suns leading. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And Durant with the big finish.
That's a big-time finish. KD dunking all over the defense.
Harden with it. And it's Paul picking him up. And here's Harris outside. Harden against Paul. Oh, Paul with the block. Outside Durant. Into the lane. And it's slammed in by Durant.
You love how sudden Durant can be with that attack. And he sliced up the defense. They were unprepared.
After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous. And this team really came together in a hurry. And they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
Yeah, the focus of the defense. I mean, James Harden was able to use that attention and turn it into a hoop for someone else.
Durant against Harrell. An open look for Durant. No good off the back of the rim.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Philadelphia ball.
And it's the Sixers with the ball. 9-point game. Here's Embiid.
That's a nice contest. That's not going to show up in the box score, but Ayton bothered that shot.
Durant, pass to Paul. Back to Durant. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now. Harden, the pass to Embiid. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists in the game.
I like watching Embiid attack on the inside, using his size and soft touch to capitalize.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
DeAndre Ayton was so valuable in that 2021 playoff run for the Suns. Shot over 65% for the entire postseason on their way to that NBA Finals appearance.
And the former 1-1, the first overall draft pick. Ayton, he's just a different matchup.
That size, VA, and that great touch around the rim. He runs the floor. He's a big presence down there. You just don't see a ton of centers like him around this league like you once did in the 80s and early 90s. 80s game presents a pretty hefty matchup issue.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in, guys.
He's well on his way, Allie. Thanks.
A solid roll there from Harrell as he's going to come right at you.
Ayton with a screen. Durant, the pass to Paul. And that one drops for him. Paul's got 8.
Chris Paul not afraid to go inside, play amongst the trees, and still find a way to score.
For 3, Harrell. Here's Embiid. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
And here's Durant. He's got 12. Off target from outside.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the middle. Ooh, Durant with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Ayton with it. Picked up by Embiid. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
The Suns have gone 6 for 9 in the half. To the inside. And it's blocked by Embiid.
A menace on the defensive end. Embiid's reach disrupts your offense.
Ayton finds Booker. Now Durant. Harrell defending. 6 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by Embiid. Harris on the wing. The Sixers again can't hit. Right side Paul. And there's the drive. And the layup is good off the glass. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Defense is not able to keep up with the speed and really the awareness of Chris Paul that time.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Suns on top, up by 10.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. We've got Maxey, Tobias Harris out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Harden in at the point guard position. Pass to Okogie. Back to Paul. Here he goes. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Montrezl Harrell.
Yeah, so Chris Paul beats you off the dribble. We've said that a million times. And draws contact. We've said that a million times.
And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. It kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
Yeah, he attacked the block all game and has been rewarded for it. The fundamentals that he displayed are why he got whatever he wanted out there on the floor. Hey, let's face it, the defense had no answer for him.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He was trying to ignite some fire, saying, "Where's the fight, you guys? You know we can compete with this team, but we're letting them run all over us. We've got to level up the aggressiveness." Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And the Suns shooting 47% in this one, looking efficient. Paul doesn't go that time, so Philadelphia will take it the other way. Harris drives in. Maxey, a good look. That one a little long. It's stolen by Maxey. And here's the fast break. Moving it up. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist by Harrell.
You know Embiid loves to produce like this, and you can tell it's firing up the team as well.
Pass to Paul. Booker with it. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Have you gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers? So a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
Well, you talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brent, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, B.A., if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table.
Pass to Booker. Outside Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to get it going. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And that's where Kevin Durant's length really pays off on the inside. Hard to hold him back without fouling.
Now Harden. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Harrell passes to Embiid. Stripped it away. And the Suns pushing it up now. And it's slammed in by Durant.
How about those long strides? Durant quick in the open court and then right to the rim.
Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Durant against Harrell. And again, it's Kevin Durant. Durant's got 14 points here in the second half.
Putting on a clinic tonight. Durant can use either hand to break you down off the dribble.
Harden. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
And stolen by Durant. Pass to Aiden. Here's Okogie. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Aiden passes to Booker. Shoots over Maxey. The shot no good. The 76ers go the other way with it. Now here is Harrell. Some room here for Harris. Cans it with nobody near him.
This is a strength of Tobias Harris, finding good rhythm now in the mid-range shot.
Harrell against Durant. Aiden, the screen on Harrell. Here's Durant. And Embiid with the block.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Outside Paul. Clock at 6. There's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Suns lead by 9.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Three-pointer, Harden. Harrell, no good. For three, Durant. The shot, no good. And stolen by Durant. Over Harden. Off target. So the Suns win it. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a...
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire
Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point guard position.
Fouling Kevin Durant is pretty much the same as giving up a bucket because this guy has been so consistently good from the free throw line over the course of his brilliant career.
Now here's Smart. Paul with the steal. Now Ayton. Paul surveying the floor. Booker outside. Ayton a screen on Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Booker. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns.
And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy.
Now here's Durant after Jaylen Brown's miss. Williams with the block. Smart against Paul. Horford in the post. Tatum wide open. He fires one. The Celtics get it back in a new 14. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul.
So he can't get either to fall. Endorse this Celtics team. Very young. How are they doing it?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core. But the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
And here's Smart following DeAndre Ayton's 3. Tatum kicks to Brown. Boston again missing. For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. To the inside, and Williams throws it down.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Okogie. Takes it inside. Back to Booker. Takes a 3. Here's KD. And he banks in the layup.
That's Kevin Durant, his height, his reach, and his activity on the offensive window. That's easy money for him.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Now here's Paul. Passes it to Ayton. For 3, Okogie. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
It's on Robert Williams. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Brown dishes to Horford. Outside, Smart. In the corner, Tatum with it. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
That is his first foul of the game.
Foul. Second team foul.
.135 left to play in the first quarter.
Oh, that's a tough pass to make there. He had a very narrow gap to squeeze it through and just couldn't get it done.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics. They trail by 6. Horford the pass to Williams. They get it back. Horford dishes to Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
Durant with it, now guarded by Tatum.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Horford finds Tatum. Here's Smart. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Phoenix leading by 6. Back to Booker. Williams with the block. And they get it back. Shot clock at 6. No good from Durant.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
To the middle. And it's Williams with the jam.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Tatum kicks to Smart. Misses the 3. It'll count. And no good that time. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Your Suns lead by.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns youth dance team. Here they come.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Up at the forward spot, it's Tatum and Horford. Brown out there with Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Williams at the center position. Torres, let me ask you this. Is Kevin Durant the greatest scoring forward ever?
I think he is, Kevin, but I also think that limits his greatness, because when Kevin Durant is done and you consider the combination of his handle, his shooting, and the size, we've never seen that combination to this level. He will go down as one of the greatest ever, regardless of attribute you're trying to assign to him.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Williams knocks it away. Brown wide open. He fires. Bangs home the trifecta. Brown's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, this is a shot that Jaylen Brown must make consistently. Nice seeing him start to look confident, stroking it from deep.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Now here's Booker. No points in the game yet for him. Williams knocks it away. Brogdon against KD. The kick out to Brown. Driving in. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brown's got 5.
Boy, how impressive is the quickness Jaylen Brown possesses. This guy sprints hard toward the cup on every drive.
And here's Booker from the arc. Not going to go that time. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Now, here's Brogdon driving to the basket.
And that 50-40-90 club, man, it is small. How about Malcolm Brogdon joined it back in 2019?
Well, consider the active players who have done it. It's Malcolm, as you just said, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and Steph Curry. I would say that's pretty good company. And if you look all time, the rest on the list are a bunch of Hall of Famers.
Here's Durant, and KD throws it down.
How about the explosiveness from Kevin Durant? What injury? Forget about that, folks. Up and off his feet.
Brogdon kicks to Horford. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
And Ayton the bucket on the assist by KD. Ayton's got the lead up to 6 now for the Suns. Williams a screen on Paul. And Brogdon, here we go.
Now, you must have an understanding of what the defense is going to do when you play pick and roll. Malcolm Brogdon, yes, that's in his tool bag too.
And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's foul number 2 for him. Smart's checked in for Brogdon.
Celtics substitution.
On defense, the Celtics. Suns moving the ball around. Ayton kicks to KD.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Out to the right wing. Okogie, the pass to Paul. Another shot. Rebounded by Smart.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
We've got 1:48 left in the first half of the game. Smart dishes to Williams. Back to Smart. And the rejection by Ayton.
Outstanding shot blocker, DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Suns?
They haven't been afraid of getting hit on the way up, marching their way to the line and capitalizing.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities. Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You have to have the ability to force the defense to commit one way or the other. Jaylen Brown's aggressiveness does just that.
Indoors with Tatum and Brown, if they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
Durant, that's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
We are talking about one of the greatest scorers in the history of NBA basketball. Kevin Durant's doing some work right now. But you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Durant with a wide open look, and they come right back with their own 3-pointer. KD's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Suns. Tatum kicks to Brown. Here he goes, and it's sent back by KD.
Maybe the most underrated aspect of Kevin Durant's abilities as a basketball player, the defensive end.
36 seconds left in the first half. And the slam by Williams.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Paul outside. There's 18 seconds left now here in the second. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, defensively, you are just contending with so much when you're checking Kevin Durant. It's not just the length. This guy is one of the most skilled, gifted offensive players in NBA history. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Tatum down low, and he lays it straight in. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, there's some thought that Jason Tatum has actually added a couple of inches to his height since he entered the league. Given that play, I believe it.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the
Celtics, 24.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, This one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
He's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
Phoenix calls timeout. Celtics trail by 5. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Nice shot by Smart.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
And then Durant with the jam.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Here's Brown. Count the basket. Brown's got 8.
Well, that's where you use your athleticism and agility if you're Jaylen Brown, navigating to a high percentage look.
Paul outside. He feeds it to Ayton. Back to Paul, and the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Great, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
The kick out to Tatum. Here's Horford. Celtics passing it around. There's Brown with the 3, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, you catch the defense off guard by being willing to fire as soon as the ball touches your hands.
Outside, KD. Inside, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Third personal.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
And he's good on the second. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools, next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more. And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Here's the pass to Okogie. Right wing, a 3-ball. Rebound, Boston. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Booker against Brown. Here's Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 10 points in the game. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
The kick out to Tatum. Got it. Good job in the low post. Tatum's got the lead up to 2 now for the Celtics.
Jason Tatum committed to adding strength and adding weight, and now the ability to finish through contact so evident.
The feed to Ayton. And stolen by Tatum. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. The open shot by Tatum. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
You have to be willing to shoulder the offensive burden. I think Jason Tatum is built for it.
Durant against Horford. Durant trying to break free. And it's Paul missing. It's the Celtics ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. Stolen by Durant. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Here's Okogie. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 7.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Tatum down low. Horford has a wide-open look. Phoenix grabs the miss. Durant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ball outside, stolen by Smart. Outside, Horford. From downtown, Brown with the bounce pass. Williams passes to Smart. Back to Williams. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists in the game. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Boston.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
Smart kicks to Tatum. Got a piece of it.
Boy, the raw athleticism and then the instincts of Josh Okogie to get up and send that shot back.
Tatum's shot is off. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Durant, the pass to Booker. Back to Durant. To the paint. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. KD finds Paul. For the tie.
And the defensive prowess of Williams just effective at altering shots and almost.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Celtics. They're up by 2. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And the Suns call time, and with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. The Suns trailing. On the court right now for the Celtics. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the 1. It's Brown on the wing. Defended by Booker. Here's Brown. Clock at 6. Back to Tatum. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And it's Brown missing. Well, Phoenix shooting 41% for the game. Smart against Durant to take the lead. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in this game. In the corner, Smart with it. Brown against Booker. Williams kicks to Smart. Tatum down low. Defended by Paul. Tatum's shot is off.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. Looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
Here's KD, and then Durant with the dunk.
Oh, he went for the two-hander on the slam. See some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Brown dishes to Williams. Outside, Smart. Williams passes to Tatum. Back to Williams. The Celtics working the ball around now. Durant with the steal. Here's Paul. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Smart.
Well, for Chris Paul, the ability to dribble, drive, and draw contact has been one of the defining characteristics of his game.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Kept alive. And the foul on Marcus Smart. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Here's Paul. Booker outside to the middle. Ayton kicks to Paul.
And how about the read on that play right there? Great sense of exactly when that ball was coming from the outside.
Right side Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Jason Tatum under duress, big moment, no problem.
And great, what separates Paul from the other two guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Smart finds Williams. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Williams has got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
How about the confidence? It's just growing in this young man. Williams has that attitude of a go-to guy in these big moments, even though he's still picking up the nuance of the game.
Over in the corner, Paul. Pass to Okogie. 6 to shoot. Here's KD. And it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
Kevin Durant calmly steps into that shot with the game hanging in the balance. Love it. You can tell Jaylen Brown embraces these kinds of moments. Big time bucket.
Okogie misses. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston. To the inside. Williams. Back to Smart. And stolen by Ayton. Stolen by Smart. Here's Horford. And finished off by Horford.
We know this about Al Horford. He's a big-time clutch performer.
Outside, KD. And stolen by Tatum. Pass to Smart. The kick out to Brown. Beyond the arc. Trifecta.
Now, if you're going to be a franchise guy, you've got to want the ball in these clutch moments. Jaylen Brown doing work.
Durant, no good. Here's the Celtics with the ball. Down low. Here's Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
It's Brown on the wing. Makes it off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 9.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And so it's Boston with it. With the step back. And there's the bucket from Tatum. Tatum's got the lead up to 11 now for the Celtics.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was all right, David. Thank you. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony.
backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Horford finds Brown. Here's Tatum. It's Smart on the wing. Here's Brown. And it's blocked by Embiid.
He is such a well-coordinated, fluid athlete for his size. Joel Embiid blocks a lot of shots and probably changes even more.
Now here's Horford. Outside Tatum. Second chance shot. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Pass to Maxey. And here is Harrell. Here's the three. Williams grabs the board. And Clark, looking at last year's Sixers team, they were last in the NBA in offensive rebounding.
And also last in field goal attempts. And those go hand in hand. If you're not taking a lot of shots, then you're not going to have a chance for a lot of offensive rebounds. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense when you're not getting second shots. I expect them to really emphasize crashing the offensive boards this season.
Here's Brown. Williams passes to Horford, and it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
6 to shoot. Outside, Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Harden, the pass to Harrell. And Harrell throws it down.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Here's Brown. Banked it in off the glass. Brown's got his second basket.
I think that's where Brown is at his best, guys. He's a muscular athlete who loves finishing strong through contact.
Harrell passes to Harris. This one for three. Horford with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And finished off by Tatum.
Horford does a nice job positioning with his feet, but then being active with his hands to come up with steals.
Embiid, good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
So it's Boston now, after the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. Outside Tatum. Pass to Williams. Embiid with a steal. Harden against Williams. And Harrell throws it down.
Harrell's not afraid to throw it down. As a matter of fact, he's got such strength in his hands and upper body that that's what he's looking to do every time. Punch it home.
Oh, denied by Harrell. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harrell. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Williams finds Tatum. Shot clock at 6. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Oh, they get a hand on it. Horford with a steal. Brown with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Harden misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And Harden, former league MVP, three-time scoring champ. Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he'd carry his team only to run out of gas in the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done.
Here's Embiid. No good there. Some solid defense from Williams. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Ooh, Tatum slams it home.
You could really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Down low. Oh, stolen by Harden. Maxey with it. Picked up by Tatum. For 3, here's Harris. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Horford passes to Smart. The kick to Tatum. Fires for 3. Drills it from deep. Tatum's got 9 points.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
There's the triple. And the Celtics another 3.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And so it... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard, and those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court, and it's Smart in it to 1.
This is really amazing. I mean, from March 1st, 2014 to October 26, 2016, Joel Embiid didn't play in a basketball game. 31 long months, rehabbing back and foot injury.
Smart passes to Horford. Outside Tatum. Fires from deep. That shot, no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. I'll give Philadelphia credit. They didn't rush Embiid back.
They, in fact, trusted the process, pun intended, folks. And Joel has returned the favor. An MVP caliber center who changes a franchise. He is a franchise cornerstone piece. A great example of how being patient and doing what's best for the player ends up being a winning combination for all.
Maxey finds Harris. Back to Maxey. To the paint. Embiid misses.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Here's Brown. Pass to Williams. Back to Brown. Up and in on the layup. Brown's got 8 points.
And Brown is just so physically imposing. I mean, especially inside where he usually gets whatever he wants.
Three-pointer Embiid. Rebound Boston. Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
Pass to Williams. Kicks it out to Smart. Inside. And Williams punches it home.
Well, Part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And here's Brown, defended by Harden. Shoots it from the high post. Brown can't hit.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Will it go? Harden misses. For Boston, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter.
2 minutes.
Tatum passes to Brown. Horford for 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. Harden fires away from outside. Harrell finds Harden. The Sixers with another miss.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish. I play the right way. I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team. And that mindset keeps me in a good place. EA?
Very self-assured, Allie. Thank you. Harris passes to Harden. Launches it.
Yeah, with his length and athleticism, Tatum has the tools to be a lockdown defender.
Here's Brown, and the jam by Brown.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
The physicality of Embiid, unmatched really, yet he's so much fun to watch because he's agile, has skill and touch. Man, is he a joy to watch work.
Pass to Horford. Now Williams. Five to shoot. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Oh, he's clobbered, and he'll get 3 shots at the line.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
That one's no good. And he nails the 3rd. Boston on offense. They're on a 17-4 run. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. And Williams punches it home.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Big time 2-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good.
Yeah, that was a tough, gritty, sandpaper-like finish.
Marcus Smart. That's his 3rd personal foul. 15 foul.
Free throw off the mark from Harden.
An effective playmaker and the more efficient scorer, Harden continues to be a highly productive player.
From deep. Kept alive.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with him. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
It's been all about Jaylen Brown for the Celtics. He gave his all to help his team in that quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after the
Celtics 39.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of it.
Tobias Harris out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then it's James Harden. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Maxey in at the 2 guard. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. So it's Boston now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
I tell you, we get these explosive nights from Tatum more and more often. I mean, he's got the tools of a top 10 scorer in this league, and they're on display now.
First team foul.
Off the inbound. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist by Harrell. Embiid's got 9.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's Tatum. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You know, over his first couple of seasons, Tatum has really increased his trips to the line, playing more aggressively.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. This Sixers squad is struggling.
Celtics foul. Marcus Smart.
Throughout years of play, one thing that has stayed consistent in the game of James Harden, his remarkable ability to facilitate.
You got to admit that Harden just has a gift for finding assists, Clark.
Yeah, he really does, B.A., and it's so amazing to watch. I mean, he's a guy that specializes in torching people one-on-one. But he's also almost as good setting other people up. Maybe it all comes back to how good he is at reading defenders. And I think there's something to be said for that.
It's tipped. The drive by Smart. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. Some solid defense from Maxey. Philadelphia shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. To the inside. Harrell. Horford with the block.
Horford doing a nice job that time using his length to get that shot block.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Outside for Harden. Philadelphia calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, let's look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Here's Harris. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Clock is at 3. Harrell finds Harden. Takes a 3. It's good. And the sweet setup from Harrell.
You know, everybody knows Harden is lights out from behind the arc, so if you're defending him, you've got to take that away.
Pass to Horford. Williams against Harris. Williams in the post. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Harrell with it. With the crossover, and it's good on the layup. Harrell's got 6.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill.
No, that was outstanding, guys.
Here's Williams. Give him 8. Tatum draws the double. Back to Williams. Horford for 3. He can't get that one to fall. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
The free throw drops for Embiid. Now Philadelphia with it. 11 unanswered points for him. Outside Harden. Pass to Embiid. And stolen by Williams. Tatum with it. Guarded now by Maxey. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul.
3rd team foul.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Williams misses. The 76ers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
Harden against Smart. Outside Harden. From outside the arc. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Here's Tatum, and it's blocked by Embiid. Fast break Philadelphia. Harris with it, guarded now by Williams, and they pick up 2. And it's now only a 5-point Boston lead.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Harden is one of the most lethal penetrators in the game and excels at finding lanes to the rim.
It's stolen by Maxey. And then Harden with the jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Harrell with it, guarded now by Smart. And Embiid throws it down.
Embiid showing you a little force, wanting to dunk it down whenever he can.
Horford outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Montrezl Harrell. That free throw, no good.
Al Horford has demonstrated great leadership both on and off the floor throughout his career. A seasoned veteran, you love having him on your team.
He hits the second from the line. Left side, Maxey. Here's Harrell. He's off on the layup. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So the Celtics 5 right now. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5. Tatum inside. Embiid's there. And that's a foul called on Montrezl Harrell. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Second team foul.
Now Brown. And stolen by Harrell.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
Embiid. The second effort. Pass to Harrell from behind the arc. Boston with a rebound. Horford's got 4 rebounds now. Outside, Brown. Tatum passes to Williams. Out to Horford. And the Celtics call time here.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
Some changes for Boston. Griffin comes in for Horford, and Malcolm Brogdon is subbed in for Smart. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head coach for the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during the break. He told his squad to pour on the gas, saying, quote, "We hold the lead. Let's keep throwing it. Be aggressive. This is no time to let up."
And Allie, thank you for that.
A dangerous shooter from all areas. Brown's eyes get real big when he shoots these corner threes.
Harden finds Harrell, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Harris, a screen on Williams. Here's Embiid. Pass to Harris. Outside for Harden. It's stolen by Brogdon.
Set the trap perfectly there. Had the inside-out pass scouted and jumped right on it.
And here's Brown for three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now Harris. Tatum with a steal. Griffin outside. On the wing, Tatum. Back to Griffin. Outside Brogdon. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Back to Tatum. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Here's Brown. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
Celtic ball.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. A second to shoot. The drive by Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Cannot let Tatum roll to the bucket. When he's got a head of steam, he's going to finish with power.
Harden fires away from outside. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Griffin passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
The defense can't slow Embiid on the drive. I mean, he's just got so much body mass and momentum. Hard to stop him.
Here's Brown. Pass to Williams. Outside Brogdon. On the wing, Tatum. 6 to shoot. Back to Brogdon. Oh, Harris with the block.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
Now here's Embiid. Right wing. Harrell passes to Harden. Back to Harrell. Out to Harris. Harrell up top. Harris outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You know, looking to score often from there. Harris is excellent at drawing the defense's attention and fouls.
And Harris drops them both. Boston's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Brogdon, the pass to Griffin, and good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. And the Celtics lead by 9.
Yeah, you know what? He's a skilled passer, so if you leave people open around Brogdon, he'll make you wish you didn't.
And he gets it to go. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
Williams' shot is good.
Boy, I tell you what a well-designed play. Executed beautifully, too.
And Harden is good for 3. Harden's got 15 points here in the second half.
And you know the ball's going to Harden when the game's tight. Terrific at delivering and producing down the stretch.
Griffin passes to Tatum. Back to Griffin. It's hauled in by the Sixers. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
Maxey finds Embiid. Money.
Joel Embiid on top of things there, folks. Recognizing a big possession and commanding the ball.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
76ers foul.
32 seconds left in the game. It's Brown on the wing. Maxey covering. Takes the 3. Joel Embiid with the board. Now a timeout called by Philadelphia. They trail by 4. 19 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
And Philadelphia has possession. 4-point game. And stolen by Williams. And here's Brown for 3. And here's Griffin outside. It doesn't go for him. And the 76ers call time here. They trail by 4. 8 seconds left in the final quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
And the lob disrupted. Not to be. From deep three-point range. And they get it back. So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics, pulling it out for the... Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
basketball. Hi, everyone. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward. Durant with a wide open look, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
3 points. So fluid pulling up to shoot. Durant's range is one of the biggest strengths of his game.
Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Paul with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up. Okogie misses. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Harden kicks to Harris. From past the arc, buries the long-range jumper.
Meet your point guard. Harden stirs the drink for you as effectively as he scores.
Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
Yeah, there is no way to stop it. It has not been physically created a way to stop. His length, his massive hands, he can catch any lob.
Ayton against Embiid. Kicks it out to Booker. Paul outside. Okogie, the pass to Paul. Phoenix, no good that time either. Philadelphia has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. From the arc. Harrell with it, guarded now by Durant. And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good with the triple. Outside Durant. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Harris. For his position, DeAndre Ayton is exceptionally well equipped.
Yeah, are you talking about those long arms, that 7'6" wingspan? Yeah, those will help you knock away a few shots or pluck down a few rebounds out of the air. That is no question.
To the inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Okogie. And the rejection by Harrell.
Sixers ball.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Harden outside. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Just an absolute master at creating separation. That is a nice move by Harden to free himself up.
It's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Into the lane. It's Durant on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Durant's got 5.
Sharp find by Paul, one of the best passers of all time.
The 3 from Harden. And it's Harrell missing.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Booker dishes to Durant. Kicks it out to Booker. Harden against Paul. Outside Durant. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And it's Harden with the ball for the 76ers. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
76ers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Suns?
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Here's KD. It's hauled in by Harris. The 76ers trail. Harrell setting the pick for Harden. To the wing right side. Now, here's Maxey. Defense is right there. And the rejection by Ayton. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Harris, no good.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
All finds Booker. Now here's Durant. Plays it up and banks it in. KD's got 7 points.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The deep three from Harden. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
It's tough to get a good look over Durant. He covers a lot.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Suns on top. They lead by 4. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
We've got Montrezl Harrell. Maxey out there with Harden. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Suns leading by 6. Pass to Ayton. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. The 76ers shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively to say the least. From deep Harden. And it's Harrell missing. Durant against Embiid. Now here's Durant. Not a lot of room. And different games, different official. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
And the dunk by Embiid.
Oh, what a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
And Booker kicks to Paul. Ayton a screen on Harrell. Here's Durant. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Embiid, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play. Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
He's perfect from the line this time. In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They have been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
Ayton a screen on Harden. Clock at 6. Here's Paul. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Ah, yeah, another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Passes it to Ayton. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. The 76ers trail by 8. Harden surveying the D. Inside, stolen by Durant. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. KD with it. Now guarded by Harrell. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Booker's got the lead up to 11 now for the Suns.
Instantaneous offense. Booker gets the hot pass and quickly has that shot in the air.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Booker against Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. Rejected by Harris.
Look at Harris getting it done on the defensive end. That's a good sign for this team.
Sixers ball.
The 76ers trail by 9.
Season after season, it seems like Tobias Harris only proves himself more invaluable.
He's one of those glue guys. Stick him into almost any lineup and he can contribute. Points, rebounds, assists, whatever you need, and that's what makes him a precious commodity.
Harden finds Harrell. That shot off the mark. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. And here is Durant. 11 points in the game. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. There's 1:17 left to play here in the second quarter. KD on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. And finished off by KD.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Harden kicks to Harris. Maxey passes to Harden. Back to Maxey. Harrell setting the pick for Maxey. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And KD throws it down.
And you see those long strides of Durant eating up ground in a hurry.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Outside, Maxey. Ayton against Embiid. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Outside, KD. And stolen by Harrell. And so it's Phoenix. 13 points. All right, David, thank you.
Your 76ers, 13. The Suns, 26.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3 spot.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Harden can't hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And about the 76ers, Richard, they've been impressive.
Yeah, they've been on a 50-win pace for about the last 5 seasons. And with Joel Embiid every single year, you are going to be a contender. This is their window, and they are bringing in the talent to get it done.
Suns leading by 17. Here's Ayton. Rebound by the 76ers. Loads it up there for Harrell. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Lets it go from deep. Durant with another miss. 76ers shooting about 26% out there. They need to get a better look. Here's Maxey. The three-pointer, no good. The Suns have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Ayton sets the pick for Durant. Down low, and the pass to Okogie. Booker with no one around, off target with his three. The 76ers trail by 17. Pass to Harris, back to Harden. Embiid with the screen on Paul. And here's Harden for three. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Harris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
Harden outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half, and that one is good.
I love how creative Paul is at penetrating inside. Talented at reading angles and exploiting the holes in the deep.
Harrell dishes to Harden. Embiid inside. Out to Harris. Maxey passes to Harris. And here's Embiid. Sinks that one from the post. And it's 6 points for Joel Embiid.
Hammering the offensive glass. Embiid putting that big size to use.
Feeds it to KD. That miss makes him 7 for 12 from the field this game. Harden left side. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
In the corner, Harrell with it. There's the three. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's Phoenix leading by 17. Okogie, the pass to Durant.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
Embiid inside. Ayton's there. Embiid, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Out to the right wing. Ayton finds Booker. Jacks up a three. Buries it from 3-point range. Booker's got 6.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Embiid dishes to Harris. Popped up there for Embiid. The shot missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Yeah, easy call.
Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
That's his second personal.
First one falls for him.
And Embiid is, no question, one of the best players in the game. Just a versatile big man who wants to win multiple championships.
And Embiid drops them both.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
The shot by Paul, no good. The 76ers trail by 20. Harden with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And the jam by Harden.
What an athlete Harden is. Gets off the ground so fast to hammer it down.
Durant kicks to Paul. Back to KD. Drops in the layup for 2. KD's got 10 points here in the second half.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And finished off by KD.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
Harrell finds Harden. Puts up a three. 1 second left. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Suns. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. You've got Joel Embiid, Harden out there with Maxey. Then it's Montrezl Harrell, and it's Harris in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
Yeah, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. To the paint, here's a Kogi. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Totally unselfish play there from Aiden. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Harden kicks to Harris. Embiid trying to break loose. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Harden.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Durant with it, picked up by Harris. Misses from close range. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 19. Embiid, no good. Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Takes it inside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And here are the Suns now. Ayton finds Booker. Paul outside. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game. And so here's Phoenix. They have a 19-point lead. Second chance shot. And the rejection by Embiid.
The timing on the rejection, Embiid's feel for when to go after blocks is ridiculous.
Harden against Booker. Harden can't hit. Suns leading by 19 points. And here's KD for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. For 3, Harris. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And he's been shooting more threes of late. Harris is very, very comfortable with that shot.
Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. The 3 from Harden. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
There's the lob for Harris. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Paul, and the rejection by Embiid. And now Philadelphia on the break. Harden's got the ball. That bucket in no time at all.
Just superb work in transition. This is where he really becomes an absolute problem.
There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. That's a 2 from Paul. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Suns? And Harden launches it from deep and stolen by Ayton.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Suns.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game.
And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for KD.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
For three, Okogie drops in the tray.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
The opposition had no answer for them. The way they attacked them relentlessly was so impressive, man. That was a good win.
And here's Booker from the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. Durant with it, now guarded by Harrell. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position, just outworking everyone early on the glass.
Harden finds Embiid. Back to Harden. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. 5 on the clock. Maxey, no good. Lets the three fly. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. From deep three-point range. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned, but all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.